So if you haven't heard, the welfare bill barely went through. However, there were PIP concessions, and the PIP concessions were that it was going to be reviewed in 2026 about whether they should do the things they want to do to PIP. Now, about all of that, I have so many opinions, but I'm going to start off with this. A lot of the people in my circle are on universal credit, and this is going to fuck them up because what was not said about that bill is that if you apply for universal credit in 2026, you are going to get 50% of what you would have gotten now. And even the system now is not good enough. The amount of mistakes that they make and the amount of surveillance that is around universal credit by the DWP. But yeah, in 2026, you're fucked, basically, if you're on universal credit. Cool. Right, so I have opinions. First things first, right? Disability organising in this country is very skewed. Because what I find is that there's a lot of people that would prefer respectability over being seen as disrespectful, as being seen as sort of the unacceptable disabled person. I see it with a lot of creators, commentators, whatever, through and through. It's like you have to present yourself in a certain way in order for people to listen to you. And I found that the way that people talk to me and the way that people talk to other people is ridiculous, right? And unfortunately, the disability organising in this country, especially around this bill, failed. It did fail because a lot of people are seeing it as a sort of success, a sort of mediocre success, because there were a lot of concessions, because there were a lot of there was a lot of pressure, there was a lot of things going on. But I see it as a failure because off the bat, the conversation around universal credit is not being said. Even in some of the tweets that I've seen after the vote, the word universal credit has not been said. Why is that? Classism, racism, anti-black, all of it, all the things. It's because universal credit is harder to advocate for because then you have to advocate for the unacceptable disabled people. I've spoken about this in videos before, but let me say it again. There is a hierarchy of disability. As much as people will argue against it, it's true.